social
Hi.
installations, the road trip pit stop.
Hi.
Bags under Okay. And I am for the first time exposing my hair. I've been wearing bands and hats to cover up the fact that I've been growing out look at that. I've got a good 2 inches now.
Yeah.
So that'll give the hairdresser something to work with. And so I hear you have some news for us.
Oh, yes, I'm coming. Yay. It's like I was booking it and I was like, this is my birthday present to myself.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, if you don't mind, I would like
Yeah.
to talk about one of the reasons you were hesitant to come on the trip.
Yeah.
I think it's important.
I agree. And to give everyone a background, I am disabled and I had not been my whole life up until 25. So I've been disabled for 9 years now. Oof. I didn't like that math. 9 years. It's been 9 years almost exactly. And I've been very strategic and deliberate about the way I travel and where I go. I'm very deliberate about who is with me, who is around me, and my level of independence. That has been something I've had to grapple with in these 9 years, and it's still really hard. I am not and cannot be fully independent. That is the reality. And in acknowledging that, that keeps me safe. If I was to deny it and think I could do everything, that's where things get super dangerous. And so I have to remind myself that I am a person that requires at some point in some capacity assistance. And if I'm going to advocate for inclusivity and accommodation, then I also have to own that for myself. And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I can't deny it and say, I don't need help. I got this. I don't got it all the time. I really don't. And that's okay. So my hesitation with coming came from the fact that when I travel, yes, I'm, bougie and I like nice things, but I choose hotels because usually they're standardized and predictable that would allow me to be more self-sufficient and, not turn a vacation into like a one person's caregiving job. I don't want to place so much of my mobility on someone else's ability to help me. I don't want everyone
Mm-hmm.
having to lift heavy things or lift me up. And also it helps my confidence. As a 34-year-old woman, I want to feel that still. And I think that's okay. So that was my hesitation, but regardless, I did get stronger. I have two rambunctious toddlers, and so they leave me no choice but to be a lot more active than I had been.
Mm-hmm.
And I can do a lot more. I'm not often in a situation where I have to, but I actually have to remind myself that I can do a lot more. But overall, I genuinely did not want to miss out. Like I was like, no matter what, we're going to figure it out. Yeah.
Talking with you about how you were feeling about it, I was like, I don't want to pressure Praxie in any way, shape,
Yeah.
or form. This is her decision.
Mhm.
But I started panicking, going, oh my God, what are we going to do without her?
Yeah.
Right? That extra
Yeah.
person on set is vital
Yeah.
because we are a very reduced crew. We've got our
Yeah.
4 cast members, and at the same time, 2 of our cast members, one of them's directing, one of them's producing, and one of them's the editor at the end. So she's
Yeah.
going in her editor mind. Meanwhile, Scarlett's like, I'm just like going along for the ride.
I mean, Scarlett has a big job on what was on she's got a show to put on
She
for
has a
us,
show
so
to
she's
put
got to
on.
work.
She also just has to be funny all the time.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Like, we'll be like, I thought you were funny.
Doing this road trip, bouncing around and doing this thing that when I initially became disabled, children, a relationship, travel died for about 2 years.
Mm,
It was not
mm,
even in the realm of possibility, which is, jarring, especially seeing as though traveling is something I absolutely love to do. I was living in Rome and I came home just to see my family and I had every intention of making the full move back to Italy and I did not make it because that summer I ended up in the
mm-hmm.
hospital for 2 years. And, that was really hard. And so
Mhm.
coming on this road trip is, it really is like a dream come true because it was at some point a thing I could only dream about. My husband won't even be coming. It's just me and a bunch of
No,
women.
man.
I remember you said to me like weeks ago, like you were like, this is what I'm doing. This is what I want to do. Like, forget everything else we were working on. I understood it then, and now I understand it a little differently because this whole world, the filming of the documentary, the telling of a story is like lighting me up in a very real way because these are things
Mhm.
I fantasized about. Like, I mean, like to a maladaptive dreamer level of being involved in this type of story.
Mhm.
I love film. I love cinema. And
Mm.
I absolutely love the medium. I just never thought that I could be involved in it to this caliber as someone more than a viewer, but to like actively work on a project. I'm so grateful to have met you because that's to me is very serendipitous, but also to have gotten to this point because when you said this is just what I want to do, I was like, yeah, of course, like this is so much fun. And the more we
Uh-huh.
got into it and the more the possibility of me actually coming became a reality, I was like, wait, me too. I just want to do this. This is the only thing I want to do. It's
Right.
been really, really fun.
I did not expect it to get this vast, this
Yes.
wide, this inclusive. I mean, that was kind of the intention. It was a thought, but it's like you
Mhm.
can say something is your intention. And then
Yeah.
Lori said to me last night, well, watch what you wish for. Because I kept saying, this
Yeah.
is insane. I'm
Yeah.
insane. Like
Yeah.
she said, it was a little ambitious. Like,
And yet here we are.
it's just it's so incredible, and I could not have imagined, and that is why it is so important when you're entering into the creative process, this stream that sometimes can become a whitewater rafting trip, um
Yeah.
to be so open to what can appear,
Yeah. Yeah.
because there is no way I could have envisioned this, and it is much better than
It's
what
so
I
like
originally
I
envisioned.
don't actually even remember the original concept because it's been changing so quickly and so fast. We're faced with a thing and then we kind of have to redirect and it's built in and it's maintained an upward mobility and a forward trajectory.
Yeah, yeah. So I want to do a sign off. So this has been the road trip pit stop with Praxie and Danika, and
Yeah.
I'm this doesn't even feel real at the moment.
Like what?
All right, we're signing off for now. Bye.
Bye.
You've been listening to Social Installations Creative Thinging, Season 1, The Road Trip. For more information on how to fund, go to socialinstallations.com.